San Diego's women's professional volleyball team ready to make waves. San Diego Mojo having their highly anticipated home opening at VA House Arena.
Welcome to San Diego, California. Coming to you live from Viejas Arena. You're watching the Mojo here on YouTube. Game number 6 in the 2025 campaign as the Mojo welcome in the Atlanta Vibe here for a showdown out west. Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas, former professional volleyball player herself, as starting lineups are getting introduced on the floor. Lori, Atlanta, coming off a big win over Vegas. The key player to watch for them tonight is no other than Leah Edmond.
Leah Edmond, I mean, can you believe it? Outside hitter, 6'2", from Lexington, Kentucky, played at Kentucky. She was outside hitter of the year last year. She was league MVP. This is one that she is going to need to be stopped. She's a great blocker. She has great shot selection. So you're going to expect to see a lot of sets to the outside hitter, Leah Edmond.
Both Anna Dixon and Leah Edmond both tallying up 12 digs in that win over Vegas, where the Vibe hit 264 on offense. On the other side, Lori, San Diego, they're coming off a 3-1 win here at home last Friday over the Indy Ignite, handing them their first loss on the season. And in that match, Janasia Moore made her first start on the season. She tallied up a season-high 24 points and picked up a double-double, her first on the season, 20 kills and 12 digs.
Janasia Moore, outside hitter, 6 foot. She's only played 1 year. She played last year in the PVF, played 4 seasons at Ohio State, got her first start just the other night. She had an incredible match, and as you said, she's taken 56 swings and got that 20 kills, but is hitting a 214. So once again, she is going to play tonight, start tonight, and look for her to take some big swings.
Yeah, 3 players for the Mojo recording double-doubles. One of those, Janasia Moore, 20 kills, 12 digs. Kendra Dalkey, another big night, 19 kills, 11 digs. And the libero, Da-Young Lee, 45 assists and 12 digs. Da-Young Lee, the setter for San Diego, has really been commanding the offense. What are you excited to see from her tonight versus Atlanta?
Oh gosh, I mean, you're going to see just a fun setter in Da-Young Lee. I mean, even coach talks about her. She really has a great spirit, has so much fun on the floor. You're going to see her take sets from practically almost her knees on the floor. She's just going to be everywhere. And what I love to see about her is she will look to feed Ronica Stone, the big-time middle off of San Diego Mojo. She will look to feed her no matter where she is on the court.
Starting lineup for Atlanta: Beeson, Edmond, Head, Lewis, Tuaninga, and Vicini. The starting lineup for the Vibe. And for San Diego, Lauren Page gets her first start on the season. And when talking to head coach Taiba Hanif Park, she's really excited for Page to get some more opportunities, and she gets her first start here tonight. Head coach for Atlanta is Kayla Bansworth, off to a 3-2 start in her first season with the Vibe. There's Da-Young Lee to serve for San Diego. The Mojo working left to right here in set 1, and the Vibe working right to left. Happy to have you along here tonight. As that one drops in, and San Diego opens up 1-0 with the kill from Kendra Dahlke.
And you are seeing the official replay, which is absolutely incredible and brought to you by Bolt 6. There's 22 cameras for you to be able to kind of see the line shots and just how close they are.
And a quick answer from the Vibe. We're tied at 1. This Atlanta team can really hit up front. These two teams come in pretty close in kill percentage. San Diego 339 on the season, Atlanta 348. As that one drops in and the Vibe get their first lead early on set 1.
In talking with Coach Banworth, she talks about her setter. You know, we're going to see a lot with her. She's fun to watch. She's crafty. You're going to see her kind of make some spin moves. But she's 5'9". Mia Tuninga is going to be somebody to watch, and she just loves how she's running the offense right now.
Nice dump shot there from Kendra Dahlke. Her second kill and 2 attacks. And now serving. Now the Vibe will set up the offense. Tracked down by Venegas, the libero for San Diego. Off the block. Now a joust at the net. And it's won by Atlanta. Mia Tuininga at the net. And the Vibe back up 1.
Everybody knows this. If you go up and you joust with a middle and a setter, the setter is 9 times out of 10 going to win the joust.
Mia Tuininga, 6'2". Played collegiately at USC. Set for Blackwell. It's handled cleanly by the Vibe, and that one off Dahlke. Venegas nearly tracks it down, but Atlanta opens up 4-2.
That's Shara Venegas. She has 15 years playing in the pros. She's from Puerto Rico. In the Pro Volleyball Federation, you can have 3 international players per team.
Putting her body on the line here early on tonight. There's a nice swing and a kill for Lauren Page, making her first start on the season, coming off 4 blocks in that win over Indy. How about that swing from the right side?
That's a strong swing by Lauren Page. Coach has said, you know, that they want to really improve and get stronger on the right side. So we've seen Reagan Pittman, and now we're seeing Lauren Page. So we'll see how she does tonight.
And that one falls for Atlanta. Back up 2 early on. Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. Off the tape and down. A service ace for Leah Edmond. She was our player to watch tonight and records a service ace before her first kill.
She is an all-around just great player, and they talk about her wicked serves, which you just see that. There was no way they were going to get the set to any of the players. She delivers back row attacking, defense, blocking. She does it all.
Off the block, San Diego back over, free ball for the Vibe. And in the middle and put down is Merritt Beeson, 6'4", opposite hitter, played her collegiate ball at Nebraska in the Big Ten Conference.
Great touch by Leah Edmond in the back row, keeping it in play.
San Diego stops the 4-0 run from the Vibe.
And that was Ronica Stone's first touch on the ball. You'll see her. She likes to run the slide attack behind the setter, and they will utilize that as you see Dayoung Lee in the front row.
First service error for the Mojo. much improved performance from the service line in that 3-1 win over Indy. That was here at Viejas Arena. Off the block, back over to San Diego. And that one's down for the Mojo. Able to squeeze it past the block, and Janasia Moore picks up her first kill on the night, coming off 20 in that 3-1 win over Indy. It's only a matter of time. Janasia Moore 1 for 1. Off the block and down, Ronica Stone and Dai-Young Lee. The first block here tonight for San Diego.
Good close by Ronica Stone. Ronica does a really good job of reading and then making that lateral move left and right. And no matter what, even if she's not there with her feet, she will close that block with her hands.
San Diego answering now on a 3-0 scoring run. That one just missing. That was Taylor Head in the middle for the Vibe. And that one gets past the defense.
That was a great swing by number 22, Corey Lewis. She is 6'3", played at Florida State, rookie, leading kill percentage, and has a mean slide that we will see here very soon.
That was a nice defensive play from the Atlanta libero, but San Diego coming away with the point. Morgan Hintz, the 5'9" libero, played college ball for Stanford. And that one catches the line. Another nice swing early on from Taylor Head. 5'10" outside hitter out of Winter Garden, Florida. Spent time at both Florida State and Arkansas. There's Dalkey. And flying in and hammering it home.
That's what
Corey Lewis.
Yes, and you are going to see her do that. And you saw a great 3 pass, and they will feed a faster tempo to Leah Edmond if they get that great pass.
Back row attack, out of play. That was Janasia Moore. Now the Vibe with their largest lead in set 1, up 4. So you got Edmond and Lewis on the outside for the Vibe. A force to be reckoned with. We'll see which way they go this time. It'll be a back row attack. No touch, point San Diego.
San Diego right now is not probably passing as good as they need to or are used to, and I think that's the difference in the points right now. Mojo's just got to make a little improvement on the passing game so they can run their full offense.
Second service there from San Diego. Venegas will set to Dalkey. Back row attack.
And that was in. Most likely will show that. Anytime the ball is within 12 inches of a line, you will see Bolt 6 show us where it lands.
Mishandled there by Lauren Page. And now the lead is 5 here in set 1.
You know, it's interesting, and just getting some information from Coach Banworth. You know, she said they've got to serve aggressive and really focus on getting Ronica Stone out of the equation, and stating that that's really key for Vibe right now, and they are accomplishing that.
Yeah, that's an interesting point there, Lori, because on the other side, San Diego, they want to trust their defense. That's what Coach Park has pointed on early on, only in game 6 now. As we hit our first media timeout here in set 1, the Vibe off to a nice start. A 5-point advantage here from Viejas Arena. Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. A service error out of the break from the Vibe. And Lori, what have you liked from Atlanta here early on, 27 points in?
I think they're passing better right now, just against Mojo, and I think they're serving a little bit tougher. I think it's interesting about serving because I've heard coaches talk about, and you're starting to see this at the pro level, and especially in men's, that almost like tennis, you want to make a huge serve on that first try. And you're going to miss some, but if it pulls their offense off, it ends up being better. And another ace by Leah Edmond. No surprise, she is going to rip that ball. You can see that she has a very fast top spin, and it drops quickly.
And for you viewers at home, look how much top spin. You can see it there on your screen that Leah Edmond puts on her serve. That makes it so hard as a defender on the serve receive. And on the other side, it's head. And they're firing on all cylinders here in set 1. Now their largest lead, up 8.
Just a little bit outside. That is Merritt Beeson on the right side. You're seeing 2 substitutions, and just as a reminder, following the FIVB rules with some modifications, in the PVF you get 8 substitutions. So you have to be, a lot of them have to be a 6 rotation player.
Quick set. Put down for Atlanta. That was McKenna Faccini, 5'9" middle blocker. And the Vibe back up 8. Free ball for Atlanta. And that one drops in. A 9-point lead here in set 1.
You're just seeing a difference of defense and where the passes are going. That was an incredible pass right up to Mia Tuaninga, and with her high hands, fast hands, hard to read, they were able to get that kill.
Yeah, the first service error for the Vibe here in set 1. Atlanta has been efficient all across the board. They're hitting .407. San Diego just hitting 174. And that points to the 8-point lead for the Vibe. Chased down there by Edmond. Back over for the Mojo. This time they'll go to Dalkey. Janasia Moore keeps the point alive. They pass to Dalkey, but it's blocked.
That was a great rally, some great defense. What an incredible dig down the line by Mia Tuaninga. But at the end of the time, you saw that defense from Mojo had to pass it from a deep corner, and it was blocked.
Dalkey again. That one drops just in front of the Vibe. Trying to battle back here in set one. The third kill here in the opening set for Kendra Dalkey. And that one gets past Veronica Stone.
You know, Tanner, you and I were on the last match when Mojo was playing Vegas, and one of the things that you had talked about in coaching and talking to Coach Taiba, that they were having issues with serving. And you're seeing Mojo just not putting as much heat on the serves compared to Vibe right now, and that's a big difference.
Yeah, 2 service aces in the opening set for Atlanta as that one gets past the defense of Atlanta. And the first kill here in set one for Sarah Sponsel coming off the bench for the Mojo. That's one thing Taiba touched on before this matchup yesterday was the true depth with this roster in 2025. When you look at someone like Janasia Moore, who got her first start in that 3-1 win over Indy. 20 kills and 12 digs for someone that hadn't started all years. That just shows how, deep this roster is. But the Vibe with set point, they've controlled throughout.
Great swing by Dalkey down the line, but yet another incredible dig by Vibe.
This time they'll go the other way to Page. Edmond, set one complete. Atlanta takes it 25-15, a dominant start. Lori, what does San Diego need to do to bounce back in set two?
2 things, passing and serving more aggressively, because they're
Welcome back inside VA Haas Arena. Set 2 about to get underway here from San Diego, California. The Vibe taking set 1, and in that set, they were led by Taylor Head, Beeson, and Leah Edmond, who all recorded 4 kills apiece. The service error is how set 2 gets underway, and Lori got cut off short there. What do you want to see improved on from San Diego from set 1 to set 2?
They're going to have to serve more aggressively, and I know that this has been a little bit of an issue for them of just saying, okay, let's do smart serving and then play defense. Let's rely on our defense. But with this type of team with Vibe, they've got 2 strong of hitters across the front line, so they have got to serve a little bit more aggressive just to pull them out of system. But most importantly, they've got to pass. They've got to pass much, much better so they can run their offense.
Elise McGee will stay on the floor for the Mojo to open up set 2. 6'4" outside header. Played college ball for Baylor. There's a back row attack for Moore. And Edmond gets it past Venegas. And the Vibe with their first lead here in set 2.
That was an incredible defensive play. Almost seemed as if she was surprised, but Corey Lewis, middle blocker 6'3", serving right now, had an incredible dig. Another great defensive play by Beeson. And 2 pancakes at that. Good defensive rally. And you're starting to see Mojo kind of turn the corner a little bit. You're starting to see a little bit more energy. Just takes 1 set to see what Vibe's going to bring you.
They'll set up Edmond, and it's blocked down at the net. Mojo back up 1. That was McGee and Lauren Page there at the net. And that was Page with the block. She had 3 of them in the win versus Indy. Nice dig from Venegas. Dalkey from the back row, missing long. No touch, and we're tied at 3.
If you've noticed that they are both teams are running a very quick back row. It's actually called a BIC, which is a back row quick. It's about 5-6 feet in the air and about 4 feet in front of the line, so they can attack, starting off behind the 10-foot line, and it is a big-time swing.
And a big attack and swing from Leah Edmond. 2024 outside hitter of the year. And she is heating up for Atlanta now in game 6, coming off 12 kills in the win versus Vegas. They'll go to Edmond again. No touch, tied at 4. Good read there by the Mojo defense. There's Lauren Page. She played for Oregon along with Veronica Stone. The third service there, though, from San Diego gives the lead right back to the Vibe. That one past Kendra Dalkey.
That was a great, strong swing, quick arm swing.
Strong serve from Edmond, but that time missing long. 1 point advantage for Atlanta here early on in set 2. They'll set up Beeson. Dolke from the back row, blocked at the net.
Kendra Dalkey, I mean, she did not play a lot last year. She's actually been playing pro for 6 years. She actually has served as an assistant coach for UC Davis out of California. She's had an incredible season so far.
Deficit back to 1. Here's Janasia Moore coming off her first start on the season. Rallying up a double-double, 20 kills, 12 digs. Nice cut shot.
Great cut shot. And you had both blockers from Vibe over there closed. And she was able to get around it.
Another block there. They're going to say it dropped in for the Vibe. Now Beeson will go back to serve for Atlanta.
Oh, it actually,
off the antenna.
Yep, she took the swing and off the antenna.
And a quick slide and kill for Ronica Stone.
And here we are in the second set, and that's the first slide that Ronica Stone has been able to attack. And really what that means is that was the kind of starting to get some passes to Dion Lee so that she could run those slides. What an incredible cut shot. If you take a look at that, it was strong right, almost 5-6 feet in from the net. And there she is, number 1.
Taylor Head, another
Taylor Head.
Huge attack on the outside. Another block. That was Edmond at the tape, but it's out of play. Just seeing here in set 2 how tough it is to get it past the Vibe at the net defensively.
Couldn't make the connection on that. I think it was a great look by Tuaninga, just didn't make the connection.
Nobody home for San Diego. And the Vibe back up 1.
You didn't even see anybody react to that one, and that's because Mia Tuaninga, she will make the contact on the ball. Very high hands and very quick hands. So both hands were up, and it was just a quick left straight down.
That one's out of play.
Yeah, Mojo also struggling on the right side. I think they need to have that outlet instead of just relying only on the outside, especially if they're not going to be passing well.
And Lori, what have you liked from the 5'9" setter, Mia Tuaninga? Already 20 assists, and we're midway through set 2, not even.
I mean, she is 5'9". I mean, just to be playing in the pros at 5'9", and she was a Big Ten preseason all-conference team, Pac-12 before that, all-conference team. I mean, she's here for a reason. And Kayla Bandworth was kind of playing around with 2 setters, 6'2" sometimes, but I think she might be really settling in with Mia Tuaninga.
Tuaninga once again controlling the offense, and now will serve. About that serve. Strong defensive play. Asia Moore to the net. And she will not get the touch. And the Vibe back up 3. So you're going to see a high toss here on the serve. And look at this top spin. You're able to get a lot more spin the higher you throw the ball vertically. Now a free ball for San Diego. And that one gets past the defense. Lauren Page with her second kill. Coach Park is excited to get Lauren Page more and more opportunities as the season rolls along. And a quick answer there in the middle from the Vibe.
What's kind of nice that Mojo's able to do is that Lauren Page, you know, she's came in, she's on running opposite, but she can turn around, she can run her in the middle too. So that can be deceiving depending on where she's going to go.
Longest rally we've had here in set 2. Nice save by Dayoung Lee. Off the block, back over to the Vibe. Edmond from the back row. Another free ball for Atlanta. Edmond again, it's dug out by Lee. Edmond tracking down another dig.
Got an incredible rally here in San Diego.
Just at the net, back over to the Vibe, and the point ends on a net violation.
Actually, Mia Tuaninga went up to try to set the ball, and she actually is very good in one-hand sets. I've seen some incredible plays that she's made. But you had the other San Diego Mojo blocking, and so since she was back row, she was called for back row play.
So Elise McGee will serve for San Diego, trailing by 2. Another nice dig from Venegas. Lead to Moore, and down for the Mojo. Asia Moore trying to spark up the offense. Now back within 1.
You see Mojo settling in, getting a little bit more comfortable, passing better.
Off the tape. Nice dig by McGee, over for Moore. Stone on the slide. And out of play, and we're tied at 14 apiece. Second kill for Veronica Stone. Another slide attack.
And Dayoung Lee, the passes are coming in there. If she's within 5 feet, she's been feeding the middles. She likes to use the middles.
And a service ace from McGee. The first in the match for San Diego. And she paints the line like Picasso. The Mojo back up 1.
Having a substitution. And if you notice, there's only one referee on the floor, and they are the R1, and they are placed between the benches, and actually the R2 now sits behind the R1 at the score table.
Echo Jones to serve. Point San Diego as we hit our media timeout here in set 2. The Mojo trailing by a set, but are up 1 here from San Diego. Back here inside Viejas Arena, Tanner Collins alongside Lori Thomas. The Mojo leading 16-15 here in set 2. That's Janasia Moore serving. And the kill from Ronica Stone. And now a 2-point advantage for San Diego here in set 2.
Veronica Stone, a middle blocker, 6'3", played at Oregon, 3 years in the pros, and she was second team All PVF last year.
And a quick set in the middle, and that stops the scoring run from San Diego. And the kill from Corey Lewis, 6'3" middle blocker out of Tallahassee, Florida, and stayed at home to play for Florida State. Young Lee will go to Dalkey. And blocked by Stone. And that one gets past Moore. And another kill for Merritt Beeson. And we're tied at 17.
And I just want to share, Merritt Beeson was the #1 pick in the draft this year, just finishing at Nebraska.
Stone on the slide and down. She's heating up here in set 2. And defensively, talking with head coach Caleb Bansworth, that's who they want to slow down, but sometimes there's not much you can do defending Ronica Stone.
And there's another slide attack. Great swing down the line.
That was Corey Lewis again to tie set 2 back up at 18 apiece. Kill number 4 for Lewis. Deep serve, San Diego back up 1. Only the second service error in the match from the Vibe. Now Dayong Lee will serve for San Diego.
Dayong Lee has been playing in the pros for 10 years out of South Korea.
Watch out for Corey Lewis. She is heating up here in set 2, and now will serve. Vegas to Page and down. It's actually a McGee for San Diego. And now the Mojo back up 1. Back and forth here in set 2. After set 1 where Atlanta led all throughout and took it 25-15. Back row attack from Beeson. Dug out by Venegas.
Incredible swing, incredible dig by Venegas.
And Leah Edmond, thunderous slam, and we're tied at 20. That's the biggest swing we've seen tonight.
And as we said, she is going to get her kill. She's hitting 294 tonight.
There's Lauren Page in the middle. Back and forth we go, and the Mojo back up 1 with another kill from Lauren Page.
You're seeing the difference. They're starting to look more evenly matched. Both middles are running slides. They're both outsides are powerful hitters. And both setters are doing a good job spreading out the offense.
Timeout by Atlanta. The largest lead in the set for San Diego. Up 2. Lori, what's the biggest difference here in set 2 from San Diego?
Well, San Diego, I think, sometimes when you come out, they've been doing so well. They came off, they beat Indy at night. They were undefeated. So sometimes you kind of come in and they seemed a little comfortable, but Atlanta Vibe actually came on very, very strong. But right now, I think they've turned the corner, and they're passing better, and they are starting to do some things with their defense is better, and then when defense is better, you can run your offense. I did want to share something kind of fun. So both coaches, Taiva, I'm going to get her full name here. Taiva Hanif Park. She is 6'7", played for USA, and was in the 2004, 2008, 2012 Olympics. Got the silver in 8, the silver in 12, and then Caleb Banworth, the coach for Vibe, played at Nebraska, also played for USA, and played in the Olympics in 2016, where they got the bronze. So we've got 2 Olympic stars as coaching the teams tonight.
Leah Edmond again for the Vibe. Now back within 1. The kills starting to stack up for Edmond here tonight. Now with 7. And a quick point for San Diego, and the lead back to 2.
Atlanta Vibe now has 7 service errors. And as we said earlier, they're going to be more aggressive, so you would expect there'd be errors. San Diego Mojo at 4.
Service error on the other side from San Diego. This is a big point for Atlanta. They'll set up Stone on the slide, but missing wide. And we're tied at 23 apiece. Back to serve for the Vibe is McKenna Vicini. They go to Stone, it's blocked, and down for the Mojo, and it'll be set point for the home team, San Diego.
Veronica Stone, her specialty, that quick slide attack behind the setter. She's now hitting a 500 on the night.
Edmond from the back row. And Taylor Head keeps the set alive, and we're tied at 24.
We want to thank all of you who are watching and tuning in. It's an honor to be with you tonight, especially watching women's professional volleyball in the United States. Incredible opportunity.
Another service error from the Vibe. So it'll be set point number 2 for San Diego with Veronica Stone back to serve. Down a set. Set up Head, she's blocked down. Big time play at the net from Da-Young Lee. And we're tied up at a set apiece.
Mojo came back in set 2 and was able to respond to what Vibe was bringing them, made some adjustments, and those adjustments paid off. This is going to be a match tonight.
A fist bump as well from the San Diego setter. Da-Young Lee wins set 2 for the Mojo, 26-24. As we head on to set 3, we'll be right back after this. Welcome back inside Viejas Arena. Set 3 about to get underway here from San Diego, California. Tanner Collins alongside former pro volleyball player Lori Thomas. Lori, what did you like out of San Diego bouncing back in set 2, now tied up at a set apiece?
Passing and defense. Passing and defense was a major change from set 1 to set 2, which opened up their offense, and that's why they were able to take that set.
Now the vibe working right to left. San Diego left to right here in set 3. As Kendra Dalkey opens up the scoring in set 3. Not quite able to track it down. Corey Lewis back to serve for Atlanta. And offensively through 2 sets have been led by Leah Edmond, 8 kills and 20 attacks. On the other side for San Diego, 6 kills for Veronica Stone, 6 as well for Kendra Dalkey. Lauren Page, who made her first start on the season, 3 kills and 8 attacks. Mojo open up a 3-1 lead to start set 3.
What an incredible play by setter Mia Tuaninga. She used the block. She was able to go up. They were going to block and put it back down. She was able to swipe that off, get the side out and point.
San Diego will set up Page off the block. Point vibe. And we're tied at 3. San Diego had to battle their way back in set 2. And then it was back and forth. It was tied up at 18 apiece. And that one bounces off the tape. There's Janasia Moore with the finish. Mojo back up 1 early on here in set 3. Making her second start on the season. And Leah Edmond, a little dump shot there just in front of the Mojo defense.
Great change up, and you always love to see, and I know as players, you know, they love to be able to pass and then, you know, set me and go for the kill. She just had a little bit of a change up, which caught him off guard.
Back row attack from Dalkey. Free ball for San Diego. Set for Stone and down.
Veronica does a really good job. She has great efficiency, and that's what you want to see from a middle, because usually middles are not set perfect sets. You kind of have some things that you just need to get over the net, but you have to continue to utilize the middle, and Veronica does a really good job of just being efficient and being smart, and she knows when she needs to hit or when she needs to tip.
Nice dig off the serve from Edmond. And shut down. Dayoung Lee and Veronica Stone with the block.
Another great combo, and you just see Dayoung Lee get so excited when she gets the block.
That's her second solo. Another nice serve from McGee. The set for Beeson. Joust at the net, and it's won by the Vibe.
Yeah, Janasia was really trying to almost use the block, but she was too far in from the sideline for really to make that work. And sometimes they do it just to push it off the hands of the block and actually have defense pick it up and really do a reset.
Janasia Moore picking up another kill, her second here in set 3. And now we'll serve for San Diego with a 2-point advantage. Leah Edmond with the back row attack. No return from San Diego.
There is your MVP outside hitter of the year from 2024.
Now 9 kills in the match. Stone on the slide and squeezes it past Edmond. And now 7 kills for Ronica Stone. So much power on that slide attack. And just able to get it past the block and Leah Edmond. San Diego back up 2. A quick service error from Stone. Drops the lead to 1.
Fun fact about Ronica Stone, she writes left-handed, but takes swings with her right.
Lewis on the slide. He will set Dolke, and that gets by Atlanta.
Kendra Dolke back at it again. She has become a confident key player for Mojo.
Pass to Edmond. Now Lee sets up Dalkey. Diving save. Now a free ball for the Mojo. Quick set for Page.
Great dig by Morgan Hintz.
Hintz has been all over the place defensively. As that one is out of play. Another kill for Janasia Moore. And it's a 3-point advantage for San Diego here in set 3. That's that back row attack that Coach Park continues to go to. Nice dump over there from the 5 to end the scoring run from San Diego. The Mojo still looking for their first win over Atlanta in the PVF. McGee is blocked. Well, set up Edmond.
Edmond
That's
is
cookies.
Yes, and she, I'll tell you, when she takes those swings, I mean, they're running such a fast tempo. They shoot that ball to her. It is not a high outside ball, and she's finding a gap between the block.
Dalkey tracked down by Lewis, and a quick set in the middle. Finding McKenna Vicini.
Big swing from Lexington, Kentucky, played at Stanford.
Dalkey rising. Able to put another away for San Diego. And get the Mojo back the lead, 11-10. Dalkey is really heating up here in set number 3.
And all the PVF fans, don't forget, for the first time ever, the Pro Volleyball Federation is going to have an all-star match scheduled for Saturday, February 22nd in Indianapolis. And you can vote for players. Go to provolleyball.com/vote. There will be 12 players per team, and I know that there's been over 5,000 votes already put in.
Mojo back up 1. Mara Beeson just picked up kill number 5 in 21 attacks. I'd expect her to get going offensively for the Vibe. Service there from San Diego. We're tied at 12. Leah Edmond back to serve. There's Coach Park. Asia Moore's blocked, but it's down for the Mojo. This is kind of how later on in set two, it was really back and forth. It was 18-18, and then neither team could find a 2-point advantage. It's kind of what we're seeing carry over here into set three. Now San Diego back up one, looking to take a 2-point advantage. It's been hard for either side. Edmond from the back row. You could hear that one.
Mia is going to find Leah Edmond no matter where she is on the floor.
They get 12 kills now, a game high for Leah Edmond, and San Diego not finding an answer for the 2024 Outside Hitter of the Year.
There was a substitution there.
Tycho Jones in to serve for the Vibe. Now free ball for San Diego. Mishandled. What a dig by Venegas. Will set up Lewis, and Venegas on her knees. It gets past, and the Vibe back up one. Tori Lewis with the kill. Tycho Jones to serve. Free ball for the Vibe. Back row attack from Dalkey. And unable to keep the point alive.
Great hustle. I think that's what you love to see, you know, with these women who have this experience. They can read well, but they do not ever stop.
Tied up at 14 here in set three. Janasia Moore back to serve. Slow arcing serve. Edmond another back row attack. And a game high 14 kills. Set up Dalkey. Dug out by Edmond. Dalkey again. Hintz back over for San Diego.
Great read by Morgan Hintz.
And a changeup. Little dump over from Beeson. And it's now a 2-point advantage. The #1 overall pick in 2025 gives the Vibe a 2-point lead here in set three on YouTube. Back here inside Viejas Arena with Atlanta now holding on to a 2-point lead, 16-14. There's Stone on the slide attack, utilizing the dump shot. No need for the velocity there on the outside. Closing in on double figures in the match. Veronica now with 9 kills. 9 kills and 14 attacks, hitting .570. They'll set up Dahlke. Edmond from the back row, and it's out of play. Leah Edmond is putting on a show in set 3.
It is working. She has been set pretty much almost 3 times in a row because she is getting the work done.
14 kills now in the match for Leah Edmond. And mishandled there at the net. Nowhere to go for Dai-Young Lee. And now the largest lead. 3 for the Vibe. San Diego still with both timeouts. Same with Atlanta. How about that play in the middle?
Mia is so smart. Can read the court, see the court so well, and make quick reactions.
That's going to force San Diego into their first timeout. Now Atlanta with their largest lead up 4. The Vibe took set 1, 25-15. San Diego bounced back, taking set 2. But now Lori, Atlanta has taken control here in the back half of set 3.
A big announcement on PVF today. 4-time Olympic medalist Shawn Johnson East is going to co-host the PVF All-Star match, which yet again will be playing at Fisher's Event Center, which is home of Indy Ignite on February 22nd.
Televised on CBS. We talked about the extended coverage here in year 2 of the PVF. The Vibe up 4. There's Taylor Head back to serve for Atlanta. That was a good read there on the back line by Janasia Moore. As the Vibe continue to serve aggressively. Now Dai-Young Lee's turn for San Diego. The pass to Edmond. Nice dig by Moore. Dahlke. Edmond, the second time, gets it past the defense. What a special talent. She shows her athleticism again. And now back to a 4-point lead. And an easy point for the Vibe. And they're vibing here in set 3.
They are just in system. And another thing that Coach Kayla Banworth talked about is she said, if we get into system, we are going to be very hard to stop. And she said, if we stay in system and our offense is firing on all cylinders, that's exactly what's happening, and especially with Leah Edmond.
Yeah, Lori, have our first challenge here in the match. Challenge is a little bit different here in the PVF for those that are used to watching college volleyball.
So what you can see right there, any part of the ball that touches the floor would be a side out. And so you can see the ball has touched the floor, and it is going with 5.
Now Lewis will serve for Atlanta. Another service error. Deficit cut back to 5.
And you saw how quickly that challenge took place and really brought the final answer. And that's what it is for. They use a tablet, and then the R2, who is sitting at the score table is reviewing it and communicating with R1, and so it speeds up that process very quickly.
Service errors traded off. They'll set up more, and she's blocked. It's set point number 1 for the Vibe.
A great wall was built by the Vibe, and they are very strong in blocking.
Off the net. Beeson. Set 3 to the Vibe. 25-17. And Atlanta takes a 2-set-to-1 lead on the road out west.
I think you'll see Mojo make some adjustments coming into the 4th set. But they could not stop Leah Edmond. She was on fire. And she is hitting a .433 and has 15 kills.
We'll take a break. Set 4 coming up here from Viejas Arena with the Vibe leading 2-1. Back here inside Viejas Arena. Thanks for joining us here tonight on YouTube. Tanner Collins alongside Corey Thomas. The Vibe now leading 2-1, and they've been led by Leah Edmond. 15 kills and 30 attacks and hitting .431.
Well, and before tonight, Edmonds, the current PVF leader in service aces per set, ranking 2nd in blocks per set. I mean, she can do it all, and she's showing us how to do it tonight.
Here's Edmond. She opens the scoring column up for Atlanta here in set 4. Picking up kill number 16. Lewis back to serve. Mojo now trailing a set. Set up Edmond again and right in the middle of the San Diego defense.
Well, and you can see San Diego right now making some changes, you know, making some switches between plays. Dalkey actually went to the right side where you see 23 Elise McGee on the outside. So, sorry about that. Taking a look at Dalkey, she's hitting a 147, so you can see they're just trying to make some adjustments. That's not normal for her. She usually has a very high hitting percentage and a lot more kills.
Tied up at 2. That one past Venegas. And that's the number 1 overall pick, Merritt Beeson, 6'4", out of Gardendale, Alabama.
Great pickup. Great pickup by Venegas. And Hintz.
Leah Edmond is 3 for 3 here in set 4. And San Diego finding no answer.
You know, we haven't talked about Morgan Hintz, the libero for the Vibe. She was the 2024 Libero of the Year. She's an outstanding passer, and she's second in digs in the PVF before tonight's match.
Lauren Page in the middle. Now back to serve. College ball at Oregon. Middle blocker, and you play in the Pac-12 for the Ducks. You got a good chance of going pro. Lauren Page and Veronica Stone both playing for the Ducks in the Pac-12. Ball for the Vibe. There she is, Leah Edmond. That time a slide attack. And now back to serve. Time to lock in if you're San Diego defensively, or with a nice dig. How to play off McGee. 3-point lead early on in set 4 for the Vibe.
Leah Edmond now with 19 kills. And a great overpass kill by Beeson.
Beeson with a slam dunk. For San Diego to take a timeout. The Vibe off to a 7-3 start. Both teams come into tonight 3-2 on the season. Manworth in her first season with the Vibe and doing a nice job in her collegiate career. Career digs record at Nebraska. Recorded 1,706. Head coach at Ole Miss in 2020 and 2021. She had quite the 2 seasons. Her first season, Ole Miss was 1-19. Her second season, 21-9. Quite the flip there in the 2 seasons in the Southeastern Conference. First season with the Vibe. Lori, talk about the adjustment from a coaching perspective going from being a collegiate coach to a coach here in the PVF.
Well, it's a huge difference. When you're a coach, a college coach, you know, they're all typically 18 to 21. You know, they're going to school every day. They're on a really strict schedule, and everybody's sort of doing the same thing. When you go to professional volleyball, now you're talking about you've got players from 22 to 30, and they all are, some are married, some have kids, some are, you know, just, you know, not, they're playing for 5 months a year, but they're not in academics. They don't have a strenuous schedule unless they go play in, you know, different places or in off season. But it's just a different management. From a pro coach, you're just managing the players. These are very good quality players. They know the game, and you're really just there to kind of get some strategy and how do you build that chemistry with that team.
There's Beeson again. Now the largest lead for Atlanta, now up 6. Leading 2 sets to 1. Stone on the slide. Just off the line. San Diego will pick up the point.
Well, and Ronica was able to see the line because she was sitting right next to it when she pointed out, and look how close that was.
Brought to you by Bolt 6. Mojo back within 5. Decent blocked. Another block from Ronica Stone.
Good read by Ronica. She was able to get out quickly and close the block and the seam.
Mojo back within 4. Beeson straight down the line. Just past Venegas.
Very close yet again. Great line swing by Beeson. Now back to serve.
He will set up Stone. Dive and save by McGee to keep the point alive. And the kill from Dalkey.
Good high swing by Dalkey off the top of the hands of the block. Take a look again. Good high swing. Dalkey now with 10 kills, hitting a 167 on the match.
Nobody home for San Diego. And a great read from Taylor Head, who has also had a nice night offensively for the Vibe. Picking up kill number 8. He also has 9 digs.
Taylor Head, 5'10" outside hitter. Played for Florida State and Arkansas. And she's 4th in kill percentage in the PVF with 455.
Lewis on the slide, off the tape. We'll go the other way to Edmond. And blocked at the net. A big time play from Corey Lewis, 6'3" middle blocker.
Vibe, it just has a really strong block, and we knew going into tonight that they were going to be a great blocking team.
Set for Dalkey. And she misses wide. Now a 6-point advantage for the Vibe.
Miss serving count. That's 15 on Vibe for missed serves. Well, Mojo has 8, so you actually would think we'd see maybe the score a little bit lopsided the other way.
What a dig by
Morgan
Hintz.
Hintz. One-handed dive.
Back over to the Mojo. And there's a back row attack from Kendra Dalkey. The deficit back to within 4.
And good to utilize the back row. especially in the pros, you're seeing that there are 4 options, 4 solid options. You got your 3 in the front row, you got 1 in the back row, typically coming out of the middle for a quick attack.
Maya Tabron back out on the floor for the Mojo. There's Tabron, and picking up her first kill in the match. That's one thing Coach Park pointed on yesterday. Tabron coming off her senior season with SMU and rolling right into the pro season. You're going to see a lot more of Maya Tabron as the season moves along. Joust at the net, and it drops in for the Vibe. As we hit our media timeout here in set 4 with the Vibe leading 2-1 and a 5-point advantage here in set 4 here on YouTube. Back here inside Viejas Arena. The Vibe leading by 5 here in set 4. And another kill for Tabron.
Tabron coming in just to have another kind of look for Vibe. Getting a couple swings on the outside.
2 kills and 2 attacks.
Sorry about that. Tabron, outside hitter, 6'1" in her rookie season.
Deficit back to 4. That time, Tabron into the net. And the Vibe back up 5.
We'll see where Dion Lee takes it, but Veronica Stone is in the front row right now. It's a good pass. I could see her trying to find her.
Here's Tabron. There's an overpass that went to Veronica Stone, and it's not a play that she's going to miss too often.
No, you could see her frustration. No middle likes to do that. Really, any hitter, no one likes to hit it into the net because the overpasses is supposed to be sort of the free point.
Edmond chases it down, back over to San Diego.
There's the one-hand set by Mia. And Tabron gets the kill.
And she's a high flyer. Cut shot. 3 kills off the bench in 4 swings. Mojo, though, trailing by 5. Stone on the slide. Now they'll set up Beeson.
Great set. She was about 10, 12 feet off and fed the middle. You want to see that because typically the blocker will release and not stay in the middle, and that was the kill by Corey Lewis.
Now Beeson back to serve, leading by 6, and she drops in a service ace. Atlanta closing in on a road win. Now leading by 7. How about back-to-back serve? No, able to drop in. And they'll set up Edmond. Dug up by McGee. Tabron with the back row attack. Nice stick there by Venegas. San Diego looking for the touch. But the point will go to Atlanta. Now just 4 points away from a road win. Timeout San Diego. Back here inside Viejas Arena, Tanner Collins, Lori Thomas. The Vibe leading 21-13 here in set 4. There's Veronica Stone, cutting the deficit back to 7. Veronica with her 12th kill in the match.
And hitting a 381, so as you can see, she is efficient. That ball is out. San Diego hanging on here in the 4th set.
How about that kill from Kendra Dalkey?
She was looking for that just to get a good solid swing. That puts her at 12 kills. Hitting around 100 tonight, and that's not common for her, especially when she had a great match, the last one, when they played Vegas.
Lewis on the slide, and that one bounces off Stone.
Another slide attack against slide attack. It's going back and forth between Veronica and Corey, and I will tell you, Corey, 6'3", played at Florida State. I heard earlier she has an 11-foot reach.
Back row attack from Beeson, but she's shut down. That was Lauren Page in the middle.
Lauren Page reading all 3 players on the front row from
Mojo read that well. They really only had 2 options, outside or back row.
Lewis, another slide attack, and the Vibe within 2 of a victory on the road. Looking for their 4th win on the season. Lauren Page, though, trying to extend the match. Another kill for the middle blocker out of Oregon. And a service ace. Kendra Dolke can do it all for San Diego.
They will not go down without a fight. And San Diego Mojo, a great team, great start this season. Just didn't have, I think, the attack percentage strength as they've shown in the last few matches.
Pass to Edmond. And it's match point number 1 for the Vibe.
Vibe hitting a 313 on the night. Mojo 146.
Set up Tabron. Chance for the Vibe to end it. Edmond. They'll go back to Edmond. Ball game.
With a kill idea, Edmond. Making it 21 kills on the night.
And hitting north of 475 in a 3-1 victory on the road for the Atlanta Vibe over San Diego. And the Vibe moved to 4-2 on the young season. San Diego back to 500, 3-3 as they hit the road. They'll head to Grand Rapids on Sunday before returning home next Friday. They'll face off with Vegas.
Don't forget to vote if you'd like to see some of your favorite players play in the All-Star on February 22nd.
Well, for Lori Thomas, I'm Tanner Collins. Thanks for tuning in tonight here on YouTube. And the Vibe taking it here tonight, 3-1 and picking up their 4th win on the season under first-year head coach Kayla Banworth. Have a good night. So long from San Diego. We'll see you back here inside Viejas Arena next Friday.